the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. It came out so long ago, and it was a really good movie. It was kind of weird, but I think that was like a super classic movie. And like a lot of people, oh man, that movie's dumb. It's kind of like a musical, kind of like a. And I'm like, man, that movie's awesome. If it was on right now, I'll watch it right now.
How's it going, Sean?
All right, Britt, just, loving life. Let me give you this little caveat right now. If my nose starts bleeding profusely, I'm gonna hold my hands up. It's not methamphetamines.
What is happening?
That's not what's going on. So sometimes like my nose just starts bleeding. And like back in, I don't know, like, oh man, probably 16, 17, 18, something like that. I had to get like a vein in my nose cauterized because my nose was bleeding for days straight, like 4 or 5 days straight, and it just wouldn't stop. And I had like this little thing right here, just full of just bloody paper towels everywhere. My shirt was bloody. Right? It was just crazy. So if it starts bleeding, that's what it is, right? That's
all right. I mean,
that's what they all say.
Yeah, right. Just everything's fine.
Oh my goodness. So season 2.
Season 2, episode 2.
Super happy. Here we are. Here we are again. Back.
Yeah, back. And what have you been up to this past week?
I don't know. Just like, everybody had like birthdays and all kinds of stuff is coming up, and this is going on and that's going on.
Sure.
Going here, going there. Yeah, my friend came out. He was like doing some training. He came out, beat him in some what do you call this? The golf,
mini
right?
golf or regular golf?
No, not mini golf. Top golf.
Oh, top golf.
I beat him like in one game in Top Golf, right? And then, what is going on? Hey, can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, beat him in one game in Top Golf, and then I think he beat me like the next 4. I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Then he's like, all right, man, we gotta do something else. I said, all right, let's go bowling. Right, I like bowling.
Like, I got this.
Got this. Boom, boom, boom. I think I beat him 3 straight games in bowling, and then he beat me 3 straight games. I think he beat me 4, and I was like, oh, okay, here we go. All right, you got it. I'm tired. So
like, I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh my goodness, here we go. I was like, all right, this last thing, we're gonna have to, put some gloves on. We're gonna have to, do something. And he's like, nah, let's chill.
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, that birthdays, everybody's doing this, everybody's doing that.
Yeah.
Other than that, talk to a couple people, relax, chilled out. Just regular life, nothing too wild.
Right.
Oh, something did happen.
Oh. Tell me, please.
I started again, like super excited. I started teaching jujitsu again.
Oh yeah.
So it's been pretty good, pretty fun.
That's cool.
Super
again,
excited.
meaning like after like your surgery and everything, or
yeah. So I was teaching somewhere like down here, close to me now, for like 2 years or something like that. Then had surgery, had to stop for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then, right. So then it was kind of like slow getting back into it. And then I got contacted by owner of like a wellness type atmosphere gym, right? They do all kinds of like I guess like dance stuff, breathing stuff, movement, stretching, all kinds of like nice, like wellness type things. And she's like, hey, I'm looking for somebody to do jujitsu. I've been doing it. I did it for a little bit, but want somebody. And I was like, absolutely, right?
Yeah.
So did that. Talk to my head coach in New York, right? Baron Jiu Jitsu. My coach, um, Coach Curtis Mosley. He's amazing, amazing, amazing. He was like, yeah. Let's get this thing straight. So everything's good. Teaching, super happy, super excited.
Yeah.
I wish they were closer because they're in Baltimore. So that's kind of like a hour drive, but about 48 minutes. But I like it.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I was just talking about that actually with one of my best friends. Her son is 3 and they just put him in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's like loving it so far.
Yes, it's so
Actually, I guess I take that back. It's like hit or miss. Like he likes it sometimes, and then other days he's like, I don't want to go at all. So, but he's only 3. So
yeah. I mean, I did that too when when I was 33. I was doing that. Oh, I don't want to go.
Right.
This week is horrible.
Yeah.
I'm getting submitted. I'm getting all kinds of stuff are going on, but
yeah.
Good. You started young. That's great. That's amazing.
Yeah, so I think that's really cool. Just having the discipline, especially that comes with jiu-jitsu.
Yes. That's fun. So fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like. So I'm super happy for him. I know. Now is probably going to be a little with their son, but in a couple years, he's going to be like, oh, mom, dad, thank you so much. He's
going to be like, Dad, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to put you in a headlock.
Exactly. So that's good. That's good. I love that.
So to dive into our topic today, we have film and TV.
Yes, I'm super happy about this one.
Yeah, I know. When I announced that last time, I think you got really excited about that. So, I mean, the first question for you is, why are we so excited?
Because listen, I love just good shows, right? Good shows, good movies. I really so like a long time ago, I used to kind of watch anything, right? I'm like, okay, maybe this terrible show or this terrible movie may have something good in it, right? More often than not, it didn't. But there were like those certain ones that kind of, had a good 15-minute run into the movie.
Sure.
Or, something like that. So you get, you get a little bit out of it. You get to kind of like, I guess, joke or bring something up about like a movie that maybe, 2 or 3 people have seen. Right. So that's always kind of that's always kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I of course love a good movie, but I'm also like, even if the acting is really bad, it just needs to hook me with a good storyline.
Yeah. True.
And I'm good.
Yeah. I even like what are those voiceovers?
Sure.
I know a lot of people don't like the voiceovers. Really like voiceovers. I'm good with them. It's not like, oh, this is a voiceover, I need to watch it. But if it's a voiceover, like I don't care. I'll watch it. I'm still good.
Yeah, the difference with voiceovers, like I love a good foreign film, foreign TV show. That's fine. It just has to be a certain time. Like I can't watch it while I'm eating, for example, like I would a normal movie, because I can't look down for a second because then I miss a big part, right? So very specific on when we're watching foreign things.
Yeah. True. I can't be doing anything. I can't be on my phone or anything.
Right.
Or just cleaning up, especially when it's subtitles.
Yeah.
I have to pay attention. I need to know what's going on.
Right. I got like the biggest movie this summer of subtitles, right, was Godzilla.
Oh. Exactly. So you have to watch. You have to sit there. And then sometimes I think there may be something wrong. Listen, I don't know. There may be something wrong with me because sometimes I know I'll read something, but then I'm like, what? That can't be what and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like if I'm reading books or something too, when I'm reading books, I'm just like, I have to read. There's been times where I read just like sentences like 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, I don't think that's what this says. I don't know. So I have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention. I can't be doing too much. Seriously.
Are you an overall movie or TV person?
Oh, I go both. It doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
It does not. Listen, I like a good. Okay, so me, I really enjoy scary movies, right? I really, really, really like them. But a lot of times, a movie that's like a horror movie, it really isn't. I guess it isn't scary. It's not a horror movie. There's a lot of like, what are they called? Jump scares.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's like, that's not really scaring me, right? Because just because something's loud doesn't mean it's scary, right? So that's why I'm kind of like, a lot of people are like this movie, this movie, and it's like jump scares or something like in your peripheral vision, right? And you're like, oh, it's not really scary. So I need something that's kind of like, okay, this was a good movie that you also thought about, and it was kind of like more creepy. That's a good, scary. So I think the last scary movies in probably the last 10 years, it was none. There's no good scary movies in the last 10 years. They're just all just like,
I think the best thrillers are like 70s, 80s.
Those are some good ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, I think what the concept is that the new aspect of attention seeking, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody has to work really hard to keep somebody's attention.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's what's happening in our newer scary thrillers, right? I mean, as much as I'm not a thriller horror fan, right?
Yeah.
What I do know, right, is that a lot of the newer ones are like, here's the jump scare within the first 10 minutes because I want to make sure that I get your attention and that I hold you here, even though it's going to be a better movie if we if we build the storyline. I think the concept of storytelling, right, to make something scary, we want it to feel normal first.
Yeah.
We want it to feel like you're just your average day and everything's fine.
Exactly.
Or you do the scary part, right?
Yeah.
Because then that's what makes it a big turn, right?
Yeah.
Where we're doing a jump scare within the first 10 minutes, like, okay, now I need another one every 10 seconds,
Exactly.
It's not as great of a movie. And I think that has to do with, of course, like just the shift of social media as well, that we're hooked with these 10-second videos. We need to get it done fast. Yeah. So
I need it right now. Yeah. Definitely.
Right. Yeah, so it's strange. I just went and saw Beetlejuice last week.
Yes.
Did you see the new one?
Mm-hmm.
You saw the new one as well?
Yes.
Okay, so sequel being like, I love the original Beetlejuice.
Yes.
The new Beetlejuice was like, it was still good.
Yes, still good.
The storyline I thought was a little less great than the original one, but the graphics and the visuals, the amount that we've been able to progress in 30 years, right, is very different, very good.
I definitely liked it. I was like, wow, this is a good movie. Glad I went to go see it. Really good movie. Will you go see it again? That's the thing. Will you go see it again? Not at home, in the theater. Would you go see it again in the theater?
I am not really a duplicate theater person.
Okay.
I don't think I can tell you one movie that I saw in the theater twice.
Really? Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm like, I've seen it. We're good. I'll watch it at home, maybe.
Okay.
But like, I don't have very many movies that I'm like, except for like old rom-coms probably, that like I watch multiple times. Like all of my Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler, or Rachel. I mean, not Rachel, or Jennifer Aniston with Adam Sandler. Like all of those old school movies. Like I'll watch those 1,000 times.
Yeah. Those come on. Those come on all the time on TV.
Right. And like Marvel, right? I'll watch those probably multiple times, but never in the theater. I've never watched it twice.
Okay. Nice. I think I went to see what is it called? Black Panther.
Sure.
I think I've seen that in the movies probably 3 times, probably.
Oh, yeah.
It was good. I saw Signs. I'm sorry. The Sixth Sense.
Oh yeah.
So that movie, I don't know when that movie came out, 2000 something,
or maybe, yeah.
something like that. When I saw it, and I found out that the guy was dead, Bruce Willis, he was dead. I said, absolutely not. I'm staying here and I'm watching this movie again because there's no way that I went through this entire movie without even noticing that he wasn't talking to anybody except the boy. So I stayed there and I watched the movie again. I said, I'm not leaving anywhere. I'm going to watch this movie because how did I miss that?
Yeah.
Right? How did I miss that? So good. So good. That was a really
So
good
funny.
movie. But it was like it's been like a few that I've seen in the theater, twice, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when it comes to this like movies that I like watch on some streaming, I've seen Thor probably 15 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it came on right now, I'll watch
My
it.
my issue with Marvel in general, right, is that there is so many. There is so many. They're
Yeah,
all intertwined,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And like, which is more of a me flaw that like I
Mhm.
never was into Marvel superheroes when I was
Okay.
younger. Like I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
teenage years, early 20s, I was like, yeah, no, I don't really care.
yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
shifted mid
Uh,
20s, late 20s, right? I was like, yeah, no, I really like superhero movies. I think they're
yeah.
good, right? But it's like it's too late. Like I'm watching all the new ones. I'll watch
Yeah.
some of the older ones, but like I
Mhm.
can't possibly go back and watch them all. It would take me 25 years to
Exactly.
do.
Sheesh.
And so sometimes when new ones come on, I'm like, okay, wait, what's the connection with this? Tell me
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
it, right? Like,
Yeah, you gotta do a little bit of
yeah.
research. Yeah, yeah,
So it's hard.
yeah. So yeah, true, true. And sometimes I don't even like doing a research search on some of this stuff. Listen, this is what I do when it comes to stuff that I don't know and stuff that I want to like if it's like Marvel type movies or
Yeah.
or comics or just something like say something like political or something with the government or something. Sometimes I'll do research, right? Because when I'm like, I'll do the research. I'll do the research. And sometimes when I don't want to do any research, I just instant gratification. Give me the answer now. I'll call Kelly. I'll be like, I'll call Kelly every single time. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
Kels, all right, listen, this is what's going on. What does this mean? And he'll be like, all right, you ready? And then he'll just give me the boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
exactly what I need to know. Yeah. So if there's something you don't know or something you want to know about some Marvel movies and how they're intertwined,
Yeah.
get up, Kels.
Okay.
Kels will be like, hey, all right, this what it is. So back in 1846,
Yeah.
so
It's
yeah,
funny.
yeah. I've done that a lot too.
Mhm.
And I don't know how this thing is, or I'm like watching TV and then I'll just pause it and be like, all right, let me call Kelly real quick because something's going on that I don't know what what it is.
Yeah. Right. What
Yeah.
do you go to the movie theater alone?
Oh my goodness. Listen. I've been to the movie theater alone for years and years and years and years. You know I like the movies, right?
Yeah.
So back in like high school, Friday night, right? I would just go, Mom, can I go to the movies? I'm about to go to the movies. Sometimes Kelly comes, sometimes Esteban, you're right. Sometimes, some
Yeah.
old friends. If not, then I'm just go to the movies, walk up there to the little Paris little movie right there, and
Yeah.
I'll sit there, and I'll pay my little, I don't know, $7, $8. And what I used to do, oh Lord, what I let's go. Okay, sorry. What I used to do is this. I used to pay my like $7 or $8, and then I'm like, all right, when the movie's about to be over, like 10, 15 minutes, I just like go out, take my popcorn. I just go to the next movie. I just whatever the movie is, that's what I'm watching. I used
So
to
you
do
missed
that.
the ending of the movies.
I'll just the ending. I'll catch it next time. Yeah, but yeah, I like I'll go to a movie by myself because sometimes like people are doing stuff. People may not
Yeah.
have, a day off or whatever. And I may.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'll go to the movies by myself.
Yeah.
I'll go eat by myself. I feel I feel good being by myself. Like I feel confident, I feel strong, I feel good.
Yeah.
And I can talk to anybody, right? I can
Right.
whoever I can talk to anybody. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think the concept, I have gone to the movies by myself. That was
yeah,
more of a college thing for me. I used to do that all the time.
yeah.
But I think the concept is less about like the confidence in being on your own, but
Yeah.
like wanting to share the movie experience with somebody, being
Mm,
like, oh my gosh, that was so good, or that was so bad, or whatever it is,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
having that camaraderie
yeah. True,
afterwards.
true,
Yeah.
true, 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 true. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, sometimes again,
Yeah.
hey, everybody's at work, right? There's
Yeah.
sometimes when like I'll have like staff duty or something, right? So I was up 24 hours. I was
Mhm.
up and then that next day I was off. So
Yeah.
then I'll like sleep for a couple hours and then
Yeah.
it's about 1 o'clock.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. Everybody's at
Um,
work.
my stepdad goes to movies all the time, probably like
Yeah,
every other day. He's at the
yeah,
theater
yeah.
in town, and that's his thing.
Just,
That's what he does,
just
especially
killing it.
because there's not a lot of people, I guess, in our immediate family circle that really
Okay.
enjoy thrillers,
Yeah,
horror,
yeah,
things like that.
yeah,
And he
yeah,
loves them as well. So he's like, I'm
yeah,
just gonna go on my own.
yeah,
If he's not at the theater, sometimes we roll by the theater and pick up popcorn.
yeah.
He's a he's a
That
big
movie
movie
popcorn
theater
is good.
popcorn kind of guy.
It tastes different than regular popcorn. It
So,
does.
do you have any, I guess, unpopular opinions about like big classic movies?
Oh man. I don't. There's a lot of things. So I guess one is like I think it's called the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah,
Rocky Horror Picture Show. It came out so long ago, and it was a really good movie. It was kind of weird, but I think that was like a super classic movie. And like a
yeah,
lot of people, oh man, that movie's dumb. It's kind of like a
yeah.
musical, kind of like and I'm like, man, that movie's awesome. If it was on right now, I'll watch it right now.
Yeah, I do actually really like Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's like a
So
good 70s movie, but you're right. Lots of people actually hate that movie.
exactly, it was so good. It's just like, it's a good
I
movie.
mean, I love a good musical.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. One I haven't seen is the one that everybody talks about all the time. Hamilton.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Mm,
I need to check it out.
yeah. Hamilton, whether it's, I think it still tours,
Hmm.
not with the original cast, but it still tours, or there is just the movie, Disney Plus, it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. I know everybody talks about it. Everybody's like, oh man, it's so super
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I mean, I think that that is probably one of my unpopular opinions, but then again, it has a whole demographic of popularity is musicals in general. Is like
True.
such a 50-50. Like
Yeah.
so many people are like hate musicals in general, but I love musicals. There is a good group of people that do like musicals. So I don't know if
Yeah.
I can say that it's an actually unpopular opinion, just
Yeah.
unpopular with 50%.
Yeah, 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 yeah. The one wasn't the one with Johnny Depp. Um
Musical with Johnny Depp.
uh, uh, the Demon Barber from Fleet Street or something.
I do not know that one.
Oh, it's
Oh, Sweeney Todd. Sweeney
Sweeney
Todd.
Todd.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I
Sweeney Todd.
forget that that's called that. Yeah.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd. That was
That's another Rocky Horror Picture Show level kind of movie
right. Oh
to
man,
me.
so good, so good. Yeah, I watched that a few times when it came out. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, this is going to be one that I'm gonna watch again.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
I do love
pretty.
Johnny Depp. I think he's really
Yeah,
cool.
I didn't know. First off, I didn't know he had a daughter. Second off, I didn't know his daughter starred in The Idol. The
I didn't
Idol.
watch The Idol. I saw all the controversy with The Idol, but I didn't watch it.
It
But
was
yeah, she's in that.
yes, I didn't know it was her until I saw Deb, and I'm like, I, I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. And come to find out, it was.
Yeah.
So that's pretty. I mean, it was a good like the Idol was kind of like to me, it seemed like Euphoria. That's what it. That's
Sure.
kind
Yeah.
of, it had
Yeah,
that.
I didn't finish Euphoria. I watched a little bit of it and I was like, this is too much for me.
Yeah. It was kind of like wild. A lot of wild stuff going on there.
Yeah. You know who's been kind of popping up everywhere, actress wise, is Riley Keough. I don't know if you know that name,
What was
but
that?
she is Elvis's granddaughter.
Really?
Yeah. So
Oh
she's done
no.
a couple big shows that every time
Okay.
I see her, I'm like, oh wow, that's her.
Oh no,
She's
I
the
didn't know that.
Marine's daughter. So crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Have you seen Spider-Verse? Both
Yes.
of them.
Yes.
Thoughts?
I think the first one was better than the second one.
Sure, I can see that. I
I think
really like Spider-Verse. I
yeah.
think they're like my most favorite current superhero movies.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think they're so fun, even though they're animated, they're not
Mhm.
very like they're not super like this is only for kids, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I think they're really good. I
Yeah,
love
they're really
them.
good. I mean, the second one was good. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Spider-Man still.
But the
Don't try
first
to
one
hurt me.
was really good.
But the first, I think the first one was super
Yeah,
good.
I think the third one's supposed to come next year.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'll be. I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch it. So
Do you, do
I
you
don't care when it.
do you have an opinion on all the new live action remakes?
Like what?
Like Little Mermaid, for example.
They're making a lot. Wait, they're
Little
making.
Mermaid was in like 2022, maybe. It was
Oh, that's the one with the Chloe
Chloe.
Bailey or Haley
No,
Bailey.
Halle Bailey. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't. I think it's cool that they're like making them new, just because. So okay. So for example, right? If there's a show like that, you watched as a kid. Let's take Lion King for example, right?
Mhm.
So, grew up with Lion King. This is the show that you're watching when you're little. And now, it's been, let's say, 30 years later, right? Everybody has, kids and babies and then they're growing up. You're probably not gonna show them, hey, look at this Lion King from 1999 or whenever it came out. I don't know. But if there's a newer one, right, and then you say, oh, Lion King, interesting. Let me check it out. And hey, little fella, come watch this new Lion King. So I think it's good just to like bring the flavor back. I guess yeah, right. Just to say, this is a new one. It doesn't have to be the same. Really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because they're different movies.
Yeah.
It may be called The Lion King, right, or The Little Mermaid, but they're different movies. They're not going to be exactly the same.
Sure.
So doesn't really matter. I like them. I'm waiting till they make another Lilo and Stitch. Right, that movie was freaking awesome.
Live action Lilo. Yeah.
Right, that movie was great.
If in a live action Lilo and Stitch, would Stitch be a dog?
I don't know what or would it be like a Alf? Remember Alf? Would it be like an alien or something? I don't know.
I'm curious as what he would be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to be some kind of animated, something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, doesn't matter. People do whatever.
There is a new Lion King coming out next year.
Really? Wait, is it the Mufasa?
Mufasa, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that one's gonna like change the game.
Beyonce created, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I heard
created or she's in it. I know that yeah, I'm pretty sure that Blue Ivy is in it as well. I think she's playing a voice of a lion.
So is this the one when they're saying like Mufasa was really the good guy? Is that the one? Because I heard something like that.
Well, Mufasa was the good guy. He was the dad.
No, not
Scar.
Scar. I heard this one time.
I don't know. I haven't really heard much about it at all.
I heard one thing, and it was like Scar was the good guy.
Mm.
And he was upset at Mufasa because of something. Because Scar's family like accepted him, and they kind of like left out Scar, and now that's why Scar was always kind of like trying to get him out the way.
Interesting.
Something weird. Could be good.
Could be good. Yeah, we'll have to check it out.
Listen, I like drama. Listen, I like other people's drama.
Speaking of drama, have you been watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
No, I haven't.
Drama.
Hold on. Hold on.
It just came out like last month.
Really?
Okay. It's on Hulu.
On Hulu?
It's the right amount of drama.
Oh man, I like drama. I like other people's drama just because I can just change the channel.
Yeah.
or I could just leave. And then when I get my fill, I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah. It's really good. It's like one of those, what I say about it, right, is that like I'm like, okay, I'm here for the drama. I love it. These girls are freaking crazy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is great. I like it. And then I remember that they all have children. And I'm like, this is a problem.
Okay, I gotta check it out. I never even heard of it.
Yeah. Well, it all came from sometime like last year, Mom Talk, quote unquote, blew up, and it was all of the like Mormon community.
What is that?
It was the Mormon community in Salt Lake area that like came out that there was like potentially, allegedly, they were all just like swinging with each other.
Really?
And that like blew up everything. And this is like aftermath of that.
Okay. All right. We'll see what's going on. All right. Kind of like the not more. What are the people with the wagons and the horses?
Amish.
The Amish, like they had like a kind of like a.
There is a doc on some of the Amish people. Yeah.
It's kind of like that. You know, listen. Listen. I saw Amish guy with a cell phone. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I was gonna say, hey, player, what's going on over there? But you know, I just can't listen. That ain't my business.
The biggest, I think, the funniest thing that I learned out of this documentary, this reality show, is that, because I don't know if you know, but like Mormon people cannot, like, some of their rules are that they can't drink alcohol, and they can't do coffee, things like that. Okay. And so many Mormon people, they drink sodas instead. Like sodas is their thing. And so in Seattle, not Seattle, I'm sorry, Salt Lake area, Idaho, where there's a lot of Mormons, there's a bunch of just like soda shops. And so what was really funny is that they, instead of like going and getting the Starbucks, they're getting like a 40-ounce coffee sometimes on a daily basis and drinking this giant thing of soda.
Wow, yeah, you don't need that right there. Man, that's wow. So they can't have alcohol, okay, I can see, but coffee either?
Yeah, no coffee.
Like I don't know why. I'll probably have to.
I don't know. I originally thought it was a caffeine thing. Yeah. But then sodas also have caffeine. So I'm not too sure as to what the reason is.
Is it something that kind of like, probably because it may be like messes with your, I guess, endorphins maybe, or something like that? I don't know.
Maybe it's the amount of caffeine too. Like, I don't know. Soda has less caffeine than coffee.
I'll just ask Kelly.
Yeah, just call Kelly. Let's call him right now.
I know he'll know. I guarantee he'll know.
Yeah.
So funny. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Very interesting. So
I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I guess last question here for TV is, do you watch game shows?
Yes, I used to watch them a lot. The ones I usually watch, of course, Family Feud. Of course, Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Of course. And the music one where they say, what's the Shazam?
Eat Shazam. Yeah.
Eat Shazam. I used to watch that when I was hard.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
Yeah. And then one that when it comes on, I just started turning the channel. And I did this probably years ago, probably or I'm on a 43. Probably started doing this 35 years ago. When it comes on, I just change the channel because I feel like an idiot. And it is what's the one? Alex Trebek.
Jeopardy. Yeah.
In my life, I got probably like 4 answers. In my life.
I agree. So with Jeopardy, what is good to watch is Celebrity Jeopardy.
Oh,
because
really?
the questions are easier.
Oh, okay.
They know they're not asking geniuses, they're asking celebrities, so the questions are easier.
That's what I need to do. The regular Jeopardy, it's the worst. I remember I used to watch it with grandma, and she'll be sitting there, and she'll be just sitting there, and she'll be answering, and I'm like, Grandma, what? Have you seen this before? And she, no, baby, I just know. And I'm there's no way she's getting this stuff right. And another question, and she gets it right. And I'm all the way in left field. I'm all the way in. Like they're asking like something like, how far is the sun away from the moon or something like that? And she gets it, and I'm thinking like 100 miles.
Oh my God. The funny speaking of grandmas, my grandma, any game show, my mom's mom is the funniest thing about her. We're almost out of time here, but let me say this real quick, that she is so antisocial sometimes in the world that like she literally will mute when people on a game show are like, when they're like, oh, tell us about yourself.
Yeah.
She doesn't care. She doesn't want to hear it. Mute. And then she'll complain, why are they always talking about themselves? And I'm like, they're literally just giving their introduction. It's gonna be okay.
Oh man, that's awesome. Listen, she's not here
I
for
don't
the
care.
malarkey. She's not here for the malarkey, okay?
Get to the game, okay?
Get to the game immediately. I don't care what your name is. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
but all right, so I pulled up a topic for next week.
All right.
Like we are talking about, can I get a drum roll? Sports.
All right, sports?
Yes.
Okay. I can do a little bit of sports.
Sports can be good. So that's what we'll talk about. I don't know. Anything you wanna add? We have a last minute here. Anything you want to talk about?
Yes, I'll give you 2 shows real quick. Shows that's real good.
Sure.
Billions. Right? Billions is with Damian Lewis and Paul Giamatti, and True Story with Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
and Wesley Snipes. Pretty good. I really, really, really like those 2 shows. I watched them a few times, but they're pretty good.
Yeah, I have not seen Billions.
Billions is a pretty good show. You gotta pay attention.
Yeah, looks kind of fun. Did you ever watch the show Numbers?
Yes.
That's what that looks like to me. I don't know if it's any similarity at all, but
no, it's not.
I am always obsessed with Schitt's Creek.
Oh my God. I watched everything.
I've watched it so many times. That is one that I definitely watch on repeat.
So I knew they were dad and son, but I didn't know that was his daughter either.
Oh yeah, Twyla. Yeah.
Good show. Great show.
Right. But all right, Shawnee. Well, let's jump off of here. Thanks for jumping on.
All right, absolutely.
Next week.
Yes, absolutely. Next week, sports.
All right.
All right, Britt. Love you. See you later.